Oh. Okay. Recap for this because let me double check audio one more time. Sorry about the echo. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Welcome to Starfield. So last time, oh god, it's been a hot minute for this too. I versed some terramorphs. That's what I'm focusing on at the moment. However, there was a longer portion I recorded for an extra hour, which showed me doing like diplomatic stuff. Hi, husband. But my audio ruined. So that was another reason why I stopped streaming for a while, because I was confused on what caused the audio issues. I think it was either the remote or a headset, so I got a new set of those, both of those. So, let's see how this goes. So I'm going to reread. Do I really want to reread over these? Not really. So I'll pause and I'll let anyone who wants to in the stream look at it, or anyone who watches this on YouTube pause it and look at it. But I read these last time but the audio broke right at this moment. But yeah, so I was doing the terramorph missions and we were talking to the council about figuring out a way to deal with the terramorph issue. I think they just broke into Atlantis, and that is why I'm trying to get all these like key cards from all the leaders. So yeah, I haven't played Starfield in a hot minute. It's probably been almost a month, but I swear to God he gives you that key. But I really didn't want to play when I didn't know all these audio issues and stuff. So I really hope that the audio sounds fine. I guess I might change the game audio up just a little bit. Gameplay. Oh, nope. Nope, audio. Grace, you dumbass. Just bump it up a little. If anything, it's just the combat that is super loud. But yeah, I started my first day at my new job today. Woohoo! So, I'm not exhausted as I thought I would be. I didn't work a full shift because it was a training day, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be really in the mood to play. I was hoping to finish a whole chapter for Life is Strange True Colors, but you know, life had other plans apparently, and my Xbox decided not to save what I was doing. So I'm going to redo that off stream so that next time I'm fully ready, prepared to do chapter 2, and I'll make sure I do the same decisions. I don't think there's any big ones, but I'm gonna make sure I do all the same things so I don't change anything drastically. But yeah, playing this is going to remind me how much I freaking love Sam Coe. One sec. Who's excited, if anyone is seeing it, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes this week? I'm seeing that this week on Friday, and I am so excited. My friend and I are gonna binge watch all the 4 Hunger Games movies on Thursday.
Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Oh my god, my ear. Will you talk in this ear? I can't tell if I'm like losing my hearing or if it's just the headset. This is a new headset. It should be perfectly normal.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation. Next time.
Apply
Oh,
today at
I
the
love you.
nearest kiosk.
It's just my ears. Get ready for me to go goo goo gaga over Sam Coe again, because this is just, that's my man. Which is so, for the Life is Strange game, I was really excited to play it so I could learn more about both of the love interests, because as a radiating bisexual, on my Twitter, I tweeted this. Follow me on Twitter. I think it's at Corgi Jones.
What response?
But it's so crazy because I find both like Steph and Ryan are kind of like my type. Like like who I like in a girl and a guy, and he's like, he kind of looks like Sam, but like soft boy, and I'm a little weak for that.
nice
But
day
Steph
now.
is a D&D nerd lesbian who
Pardon.
I also love. So, hello.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Code pieces from House of Varun and the Freestar collected and ready to be deployed. That's kind of funny. Balmore is alive thanks to yours truly, and yes, I got his code. It was harder than expected, but yes, all parties are on board.
So
I'll
the
send
old
first.
man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now,
Aren't we be
I've
happy he's
already
still
arranged
alive?
everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here,
Got it.
the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Duly noted. I am a good girl. I behave. I'm not rude. God, I love Sam. Yo, this is bad that I'm playing this again because it's just gonna remind me how much I love him. I follow the Sam Coe hashtag on Tumblr. Girl.
Ah,
Girl.
Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Thank you. Whee! God, I forgot how fun it is to jetpack in this game. The last game I played was the last Life is Strange, not The Last of Us. I have a conflicting relationship with that game now. I love The Last of Us though. The TV show kind of eats. Is it mostly because I love Pedro Pascal? Could be why, but
After the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar.
I would love to hear about that, but I already heard it several times. So sorry to anyone. Are we safeguard the past or are we secure the future? That is the question. Secure the future, I guess.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome,
Hello.
Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are
Okay.
verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Got it. I smell like popcorn. I don't really care for popcorn, so that says a lot.
All codes verified. Unlock engaged. You may proceed, Captain.
Yoink. I would say let's hope I could stream Life is Strange tomorrow, but tomorrow is Survivor and Amazing Race, and I do work tomorrow too. I can't do it Thursday. I could try to do it Friday earlier in the day. We'll see how I'm feeling. I can't do it Saturday. God, this game is beautiful. That's why I was really hoping.
Be careful if you run into
Okay,
those.
maybe it's too loud now. That's why I really was hoping I could play a little bit of it today, but it is what it is. I have a busy week. And I'm just dying to play the next chapter because I'm like, what's happening? What happens? Where's the plot go? Am I gonna romance Steph or Ryan? I am a hopeless romantic and I need to know these things. Whee! I'm just a bi girl living in a bi world. I wish. She took the midnight train going anyway. 1 second. Figuring out what I'm doing for dinner. Yeah, we'll see how long I go. Thanks for anyone who
Keep it
stays and
moving.
watches the stream, who
Hello.
watches on YouTube. It means a lot.
There you are.
Sam, get your booty over here.
Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Oh my god, these headset is like so much. I think it's like so much better than my last ones because like I hear it from like that area. It's like
Time
they're
for us to
talking
start getting some
specifically
real
right there.
answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Okay. Let's just ask questions. Is the answer to stopping more attacks really in here?
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
I made someone a promise, Hadrian. Can you assure me that this data will be used for good?
Yes, it will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the
Percival
data out of the
Montgomery,
way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's
the Rollo
getting
the
done.
Third.
The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Okie dokie. I think Sarah likes it if you bring her to this and you get your citizenship. I might have had her or Andrasia before, but I brought my husband with me. Not yet. We're not married yet in game. In real life, we are. That's my man. I'm really curious to know like what people's favorite of the 4 followers are. Like if there's statistics for that. Even for like Fallout 4. I feel like the variety was there. I picked Piper. That's my girl. That's my wife. I'm just a girl who likes people in hats, apparently. Is that too much to ask for? But what else? What was I gonna say? I see a lot of strong opinions on this game. I'll get to it after this.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Yes. I'm ready. Remind me again why I'd want to be a citizen. This doesn't mean I can't be a citizen elsewhere, does it?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
Which feels a little prestigious. I'm not gonna ask this.
Good.
I'm ready.
This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain,
My hand is
through your
raised. You
actions
can't see
today
it.
and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I will, sure, whatever. I've really got to do all that.
Then,
I
Captain,
will.
I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also
Thank
let
you.
the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the
God,
other
I'm gonna
item we
house.
needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So
They know
I
me
need
by
your
my
agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I'll take it to my grave. I don't know if I can agree to that. Thanks, but no thanks. Ask for me by name. Who are you
I'm
talking
sorry.
about?
I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
I don't know if I can agree
understand
to
this puts you in a
that.
strange position, but this information is too sensitive to share without your agreement. Can I count on you to keep this between just you and I?
Oh, sure.
Let's
I'll
hope
take
it
to my
never comes to
grave.
that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Okie dokie. Any thoughts?
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy
Do you
sometimes.
have anything
Well,
interesting for
mildly
me?
interesting, at least. Here.
Oh my god,
Bye.
thanks, honey. When he gives you gifts. When your love language is gifts. I don't know my love language. I know holding hands is something I love. Hold my hand, please. I learned a lot about what I like in a relationship in the book I've been writing. So that's been interesting. To be like, oh, guess I really like that.
So this is where the UC hides all the scary shit they're doing. What I'd give to have all the Rangers with me right now.
Okay, Sammy, we do not want to cause a war again. A lot of people died.
Authorized entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no
Okey-dokey.
additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Ah,
Bye, honey.
well, you'll have to tell me all about it later.
Oh, I will. I will share literally everything with you. I like how they're like, this is secret and private and only for you to know. Me? That's my man. He's going to know.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom.
Oh my god, I forgot how great my character looks. Oh my god, no. Okay, wait. Off random. I had to restart and like figure out some stuff for my Xbox because it was like, you're running out of space. And so I had to do that. And I got rid of all my photos I took in this game. I was kind of devastated. Some of those shit was cute. So, yeah. Just a little rant. It's so quiet. I'm uncomfortable.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of
I'm
accomplishments
gonna
you've
test the
managed.
audio for 1
But
second
now
now.
you
I'm so
face a
sorry.
foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Okay, it sounds good. Nope, can't say I do. You do look sort of familiar. Given the amount of security, I'd say you're pretty important or dangerous. A guy who couldn't afford a place with a view.
Perceptive.
Pretty important or dangerous.
I like that. I'm
Okay.
Francois
He has a ni-
Sanon.
he has a nice
Most know
voice.
me as Victus.
Not
I
fake
was an
Victus.
admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Oh god, so much to dive into here. So, what'd you do? The UC faked your death then? The UC faked your death then? I know what he
One
did.
final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the Colony War. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity. But my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Okay, Sanon, that's Hadrian's last name. Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what you actually... Wait, what? Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what actually happened. Weird. My god, the UC has been lying all this time. Sanon, that's
Very
Hadrian's last
astute.
name.
That's my daughter. My
I love her.
progeny.
Not like
You've been
whoa,
working
not
alongside.
jumping there, but like I do
Has
really
she
like
shared
Hadrian.
with you the nature of our little family?
Hmm? She told me she's your clone, yes. Kind of a stretch to call what you two had a family. You and Hadrian's relationship is is your business, not mine. She told me she's your clone, yes.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her.
Okay,
Our
nasty.
relationship
Don't
has
say it like
always
that.
been a challenging one.
A challenging
The
one.
Major
Well,
was
don't be a
born to
dick.
become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Fine, I'm listening. Hadrian and I are doing just fine on our own. Not every day I get the chance to work with a man living in a fish tank. Keep talking. Can you tell me more about this cloning program?
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify
Not the
its own
cloning,
legacy.
please. That
Forging
is
a new
scary. That
generation
is something
of
that could
great
happen in
leaders.
real life.
They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed
What a waste of
incredible
stuff.
promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Fine, I'm listening. Hadrian and I are doing just fine on our own. Not every day I get the chance to work with a man living in a
After
fish
so long
tank.
years earning the trust of this current regime,
I like how he completely
the
ignores
UC
the
has been
joke. He's
permitting
like, this
me to
person's a
work
bitch. Let's
alongside
just
one of
ignore it.
their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. Go on. Not sure I like the sound of this. Just spit out what it is you want. You track down war criminals, people like you. How's that work exactly? It's like,
Well, who better to find them?
I mean,
But
yeah,
many of
you're
them
kind
I
of
knew
right. It's like,
personally,
what, Silence of the Lambs?
And I've always had a mind for
Doesn't
details.
that movie do that?
Where
I fell
someone was
asleep during that
born,
film.
next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down.
Okay, slay.
Set things right.
Oh, don't like the sound of that. Not sure I like the
One
sound of
task.
this.
That's all I require.
I
There
don't
is
like
a
what you're gonna
former
require.
colleague of mine, a man by the name
Ex-lover?
of Dr. Reginald Orlays. Like
Wasn't that
myself
name
and
said in the
Hadrian, he was involved
history
in some of the
thingy?
United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended,
What a
he
way to
fled,
say it.
refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him. However you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me
I would
evidence
not like
that
to
the
kill him.
job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Consider him dust. I need to think about this. How about I arrest him and turn him over to the UC? How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man? Why do we have to do this? Why not hand this over to one of the members of this
Captain,
recovery
your files
team?
indicate a track record of unlikely successes.
Does
my
it? I
genuine
really...
hope that perhaps
I've
down
done
the
two
line,
things.
You might become a part of our team. And
Wait,
this
no.
might be
Absolutely not.
something of a tryout.
No, fuck you. I don't trust you. How do I know you're not asking me to kill an
Speak
innocent
to
man?
Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask
You're
you, do not make the
awful.
mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Okay, sure. How about I arrest him and turn
You
him
can
over to
certainly
UC?
try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely
That's a lot
gone
of
feral
years.
by now. Easier for
me.
all if you simply blow up his
Me for
ship
Sam?
and be done with it.
Okay. I'm not killing anyone, but if it's actually as bad as you claim, I'll consider bringing him to justice. Yes,
If that's what
justice.
you require to sleep at night.
Rains from above.
According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system.
Wolf.
There's a star
Everyone has
station
that
in the
inner
vicinity.
wolf.
And then, the head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
What's the den? Oh, I feel like I should know what the den is. I've been to the den before in my other playthrough. I finished the game, and I cannot wait for DLC. Except I hope the DLC is good, or like one of my. Except I have been seeing people calling out.
You may proceed to the exit.
I've been seeing people call out Bethesda for not really updating this game as much as they'd hope to.
Yeah,
Hey,
the way
baby.
you handle things, not bad. Not bad. On it.
Let's get moving. Can't you tell I like him? But I have been people have been calling out Bethesda for not updating this game as much as they would hope, and so I hope that they update it soon. Is there no music playing for a reason? I don't. There we go. We'll see what happens.
Excuse me.
But one of my biggest problems, I'm a Fallout 4 defender. I know that's a hot take, but one of my favorite parts of Fallout 4, one of my biggest gripes with it is the DLCs, because in Far Harbor, I might have mentioned this in a previous stream, on Far Harbor, Valentine is the only follower that you can bring from the main game into Far Harbor who will comment on stuff. None of the other followers were, unless they're part of that DLC. And then the same goes, but for the Nuka-Cola World one, Porter Gage, I think is his name, the follower that you gain, is the only person who comments on stuff. And that irks me. I was like, can you guys not have gotten the original voice actors to come back and record some new stuff? So I really, really hope that they do that for the DLCs instead of just adding a new follower and making them the only bitch that comments, because I want my man to comment on everything I do. Like, I wanted to bring Piper for everything, but she didn't comment on anything, so I felt so awkward.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I
Yes.
hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
There's an executed war criminal in your basement. Deputy, I was not prepared for that. The big time.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years. And
God, what
kept
a
far
cunty
from any
mob.
major decision making.
Excuse my language.
But I do think it's
YouTube is
worth
gonna hate that.
re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Well, why hasn't Hadrian
The
been
Major
told
doesn't
about
have
this?
clearance for this sort of information. And she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is
I don't know,
why
she
I
thinks
need
her
you
dad
to
is
keep
dead.
this to yourself.
The Freestar Collective at least should
No,
be told about this.
They really shouldn't. And
They
bringing
should,
up
but
what
okay.
you've learned outside this building will make you, Captain, look like a crazy person. I don't want that.
Okay, I
and
know
you
that.
certainly don't want that. So you need to keep this to yourself. Now, was there something in particular you wanted to discuss about your meeting?
Okay, girl, don't look at me all mad. The prisoner asked me to deal with a Dr. Orlees. Figured you and I should discuss. I'm going to be a hitman. Didn't have anything to
Dr.
discuss. I'll
Reginald
bring up the-
Orlees? He's finally found him.
Orlees, sorry.
Of course, killing Orlees is completely out of the question.
I agree.
Bringing him to justice. He's been on the lam for years. That'd be
Justice.
a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Excuse me. The location of Hadrian's old research team. Wait, are you actually considering
Allowing
this?
you to kill someone on behalf of the prisoner? Absolutely not. But taking the chance to bring a known criminal to justice? Well,
Justice?
the old
I'm
man's
sorry.
been
I
right
need to
more than a
stop.
few times in the past.
Justice!
What's being put on the table here?
I'm thinking,
He found the members of the research team.
oh my god,
We'd
what's her
already
name?
initiated a search for them.
Peko
but it'd save a lot
Yama.
of time and manpower if he just gave
In,
us that information.
Danganronpa,
Captain,
the second
if that's
game
the deal,
saying justice.
you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now,
Will
was there
do.
anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
What the fuck? Didn't have anything else to discuss. I'm supposed to head to the den. Anything you tell me
The
about
den?
it?
It's a star station, orbiting Wolf, The second star station actually to bear that title.
Woof.
The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out.
What are the chances I'm being lured into a trap?
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But
I
don't think
agree.
you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Okay.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Being earnest. Sorry. Used to be a theater kid.
Okay. Hello.
Is an English major. Would know Shakespeare. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I just like chatting. I hope someone likes me chatting. You know, I can shut up. If one day someone ever comments on my streams, can this bitch just shut up? I'll do it. You know, I'll just play the game. I'd be like, MK Fire Nice. Love them. They just vibe. I could do it. I could be a quiet... No, I couldn't. Couldn't I? Not really. I could just play the game and not have my headset. Whee! Okay. I guess I could just fly now instead of just walking all the way over there. Wolf. Every time I see Wolf, I really just want to make the joke. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. She has a fuck-ass bob. I don't know if anyone's been seeing those memes on like Twitter or anything, but I was like, this lady has a fuck-ass bob. That's her. Hello.
Dan acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Thank you. Get in there. Why do I feel like all the extra sounds are like gone?
And we're locked in.
Like normally there'll be like an extra sound made when you go. Weird. Oh, Sam. Oh, did the blur go back on? Let me check. I can't play with that. I have motion sickness. Display. Enable motion blur. Enables the motion blur. No, that should be off. Sam, where are you? Where's Sam? Sam, where's my man? Hey, baby, come on. We're not even dating yet. There he is. Woo! Oh,
Looks like this place has seen better days.
She's gonna be lucky to have me as a boss.
Oh, no. Hello.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
Actually, I'm with the Vanguard. Supra et Ultra, Captain.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform.
Does everyone wear the uniform constantly?
What can I do for you?
Reginald Orlace. I heard you might know him. There's a wanted man hiding out in this sector. I need to find him. I need to go to Etheria. Also the first one.
Orlace doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him?
War criminal. I don't know too much. It's a sensitive mission. He's a former UC scientist wanted for war crimes. He's supposedly living near Etheria.
Living around Etheria. The gas
Etheria.
Only one ship
Wait,
like
Anne?
that I know of. Never docks. Doesn't respond to hails. They call it the Warlock. Maybe this
like the
Orlace
class
of
in
yours
D&D?
is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want. Just, well, you'll need to be careful. That part
I'm
of Etheria
always
sky is
careful.
an old debris field. Plenty dangerous. More than a few scrappers heading out never came back.
Oh. I'll take those coordinates. Excuse me, I need to take care of a mission. What's so dangerous about this part of Etheria? Anything else you could tell me about the Warlock?
I honestly thought it was just a story board haulers told each other to keep themselves amused. Pretty surprised to find out he has a
Dracum.
name. Like, Finding out the Grim Reaper's named Mitch or something.
Wait, that's a good one.
Makes you wonder, though. Ships have been disappearing in those fields for years. Going theory on why was a combination of old ordnance and Etheria's gravity disappearing them. But maybe someone's been helping them over the ledge.
Sure
thing.
Don't you ask any other questions?
Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Thank you. Go get my man. Possibly stunning enemy ships. Ship him weapon storage at random. My man.
I am.
Wait, what?
Hands down, the best pilot in this dome.
What is it?
Go. Oh my god, hello? Oh. I love when everyone's like, hi, welcome aboard.
Ship's clear.
Go.
It's just us among the stars again, Captain.
Why'd you say it like that? Barrett, would you like to admit something to the rest of the class? I'm kind of taken. Not yet, but I will be. My god, excuse me. If you hear, I don't think you will because it's very, very quiet, but our foster dog is currently in timeout right now. So if you hear a dog whining in the faint background, that is our foster dog. Her name is Addie.
Do you need something?
I'm driving. Why would I need anything right now, guys? What are we doing? Yeah, why do I feel like the ship flying is like really quiet? Let me check the audio. The music is quiet, so I'm just bring that up, and the effects is maybe it's just me.
Sure, I've got a minute.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me?
Oh.
Scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
Moat? Okay, don't need... Yeah, why do I feel like... Yeah, it might just be me, but like I really feel like the audio is being weird. Like, usually when I do this, the thrusters, it makes a sound, but it's not making a sound right now.
You stand no chance.
That's annoying. I wonder if that's just me, though.
Not enough. Allow me to return the favor.
Oh, there goes the big dog.
Oh, pardon me. Is that your stomach or mine?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, 1 second. The big dog started barking. I apologize for that. Let me check. There we go. He barks practically at everything. I really don't want to destroy the ship, but I guess he gave me no choice. Yeah, and usually there's like sounds when you do this.
I'm all ears.
I'm not hearing anything from the ship. Is it because I haven't played in a while? I really hope it's not that. There he goes again. There's literally no one here. I went outside and I looked. He barks at anything. And the foster Addie also barks. But I have my standard poodle right here. Hi, Daisy. And she's such a good girl.
Gotta admit,
She
I
really
miss the
barks
old
at anything.
girl, New Atlantis.
Is this the light? Yes. I'll keep Sam with me. Okay, yes. Where is Mast? There we go. But I really hope it's not like that audio issue will stick, or like it's affecting all my games. Like maybe if I restart the game, it'll go away. But that's upsetting because I like hearing all the space noises. That might just be me. It might just be like a me opinion, but like I really liked it. And like audio issues are always suck. Hi, husband. My man. Like, does this make a noise? Okay, great. Random shotgun. Boink. Oh, but back to them keeping the information of this man being alive from the Freestar Collective. That's not a good idea.
Personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Like if you want to create peace and like civilness, then you need to work together to not cause this tension between you again. Like the UC has just continued to make themselves untrustworthy.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
Like, I'm really trying to think of the problems of the Freestar Collective. Like, I guess they're less lawless, but, like, I think I'd rather live in their area. I guess not really Neon, but, like, UC, the United Colonies are freaking suspicious. The universe has now one less monster. I did my part, now do yours.
So he didn't come quietly then, as I suspected. I presume you have evidence of this.
Got evidence right here.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
I do know, in case anyone wanted me to try to get the guy to come back alive, he dies no matter what. Spoilers. Just letting y'all know. Because I was able to get him.
Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world.
I did, like, not destroy his ship in my actual
This is
game.
fine work, Captain. I can ensure
fuck
the
you.
remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That
Okay,
one
who?
you'll need to collect yourself. His name is
Okie dokie.
Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield
Nira.
there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to
Okie dokie.
check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Okay. Thanks for the information. This better be worth it. Security protocols. Wait, is this Kaiser guy a robot?
Military Model A. Yes. Specifically
Oh.
customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. A powerful
Okay.
resource. If you can recover him.
Well, why are you helping
I
us with
dedicated
this?
my life to the United Colonies.
Excuse me,
Every
sorry.
effort of my being to their protection. I even gave them my heirs. Even if my circumstances have changed. My purpose has not.
Alright,
Of
thanks
course.
for the information.
We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need
We?
every tool at our disposal.
Yo, you're a war criminal. I don't like working with you. We're not besties. I'm not gonna hit you up for some tea later. I can't trust you.
Authorized personnel
Okay.
only. Your friend has to stay here.
I must confess. Let's go then.
Hey, baby, that's my man. Okay, let me go see if I can report anything to the lady, and because I'm just curious if there's like any unique dialogue with her about me not being able to report that guy in. Hello.
Sometimes success is found in unlikely allies. All set with the man downstairs? Then I guess you're heading to Mars.
Oh, okay, she don't care. All right. Maybe I was supposed to tell her beforehand. Let's head to Mars. I feel like we've been to Mars a lot. They're like, oh, you want to go back to Mars? Like, guys, there's so much there. And to Hadrian I go. What a beautiful name. I love the name Hadrian. Did not know it existed until today. Not today. Whoa, until I played the game.
Just because we can't breathe it doesn't mean other things can't.
Ooh, scary noises. Whee!
Ah, was told they're expecting you. Head on in.
Ooh, that's a little bongo moment. And we go downstairs.
Yes?
To say hi to Hadrian. My engineer. God, my character does look great though. Like she's given boss bitch. She's given bad bitch. Rich bitch. YouTube is gonna hate this.
Captain, welcome back.
Okay, get in here, Sam. Alright, hi girlfriend. Hi girlfriend. How you doing, Hadrian? Lovely to see you.
I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen?
It feels normal. It feels good, Major. If I'm honest, it doesn't really feel any different. I'm not thrilled associated. Oh my god, there's dogs. There's no one here, y'all. I'm not thrilled associated with a group like the United Colony. As you know, I'd almost forgotten I was a citizen. A lot happened in the interim. If I'm honest, it doesn't really feel any different.
To each their own. Still
These
remember
dogs.
my ceremony. 19 years old. Standing on the front deck of Mast, looking over the city. One of the proudest
I mean, it was kind of
days my
beautiful, but it
life.
wasn't that big.
But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data.
You're fine.
And, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic
'cause the neighbor's
workups,
dogs are
population
barking.
statistics, hell, even their food chain.
Talk to
I'd
Sam?
completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have people to work on them.
I can help with that. I found your research team. Well, then you're going to love this. Your research team's on its way here. What the heck kind of a monster eats
Well,
terramorphs?
8. They went extinct a few decades back. A big lumbering thing
Aw.
called an Aceles. Something I'd
cute
love
name.
to learn more about, if we had the people to
Uh.
look into it.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Well, then you're going to love this. Your research team is on its way here.
That'd be something, wouldn't? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found
Yeah.
our research team? That's
Yeah.
incredible. That
Found?
accelerates
Not really.
everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser?
Why is she so barky upstairs? Give me 1 second. Sorry. I'm so sorry. This is intense moment. Blink. Okay. What's so special about Kaiser? Consider him as good as collected. He's my next stop, but I was told I need your help overcoming his security protocols.
That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff.
Oh,
How?
girl.
How exactly did you manage to find them?
That's so funny. That's the thing. Actually, they were found by your father, Francois Sanon. He's alive, in prison by the UC. I'm just talented. I had some help, but we need to leave with that. I'm going to tell her because fuck her dad.
That's not funny. Seriously, how'd you find them?
I'm not joking. It's the truth. He wants to help us. Hadrian, I want you to listen to me. Your father is alive.
No, that's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what? An advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
They're using him to track down criminals for the colony war. The previous cabinet thought he was too useful to get rid of. Yeah, the previous cabinet thought he was too useful to get rid of.
They invested so much in him over the years. Even grew him an entire family he didn't want.
Victus is still breathing? Goddamn typical UC. Can't trust them to do a single goddamn thing right.
Yeah, you're kind of right there, though,
doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Victus in command.
The UC is
Why would they get rid
up.
of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited.
I agree. Look, I'm sorry I even brought up. People are willing to ignore a lot if you get results. I don't know. He's kind of charming in a creepy serial killer kind of way. Look, I'm sorry I even brought up.
You've got nothing to apologize for.
I'm an apologizing girly.
They did a lot of terrible things for that man.
Yeah,
but
fuck
even
that man.
knowing they did, knowing that they kept him alive all this time, you know what I feel right now? It's hope. I had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family.
Girl,
but that
I don't know if I had
old
hope
world
for him.
where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone. Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose.
Period.
But it's finally one I can be proud of. You and I, we're getting to change what the UC stands for.
Agreed.
So I don't care if Victus is alive or dead. He can rot for all I care. We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better.
I love her. You're doing this a lot better than I expected, making something good out of the UC's past. I can get behind that. You know, I love to go back to the business at hand. So you're willing to trust the UC after all they've done? You're handling things a lot better than I expected.
I refuse to let that man define my entire life.
Period. I feel that.
There's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now.
Exactly.
So, let's get back to the business at hand. Now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and Kaiser out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it.
Me either.
If he has something to gain from helping us prevent terramorph attacks, I'm not seeing it. So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back Kaiser?
I'll do it. Let's track down Kaiser. Let me think about this. Not sure I like the idea of working with Faye Victus. Why do you think Faye Victus is helping us?
I'm honestly not sure what his endgame might be. Involving himself in preventing terramorph attacks after all the damage he's done? Something doesn't add up. But he clearly understands how valuable it'd be to have Kaiser involved in this endeavor.
Not again.
I still think it'd be worth looking into. If you're willing.
I'll track down Kaiser.
I think it's the right call.
So sorry about the dogs.
But if Kaiser has been out wandering on his own for all this time, you're gonna need a couple things.
I will mute myself as
I'd appreciate a chat.
I'll talk to you, Sammy. I love you. Okay, I'm back. They're probably gonna bark again. It's really because our neighbors have a fenced backyard, so they just let their dogs out and go, and I think it's because those dogs are barking that our dogs are barking. Just, you know, neighborhood things.
I know it's here somewhere. Uh-huh.
Oh, I love little. Little yoink.
Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are
Missing
he's
in
gonna need
action.
some repairs. He's
Okie
also
dokie.
got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase "Nos belli machinis." Now,
Got it.
where exactly is the old machine?
No, not this dog. Freestar territory, wondering a battle field on a world called Nira. Ground zero for Xeno weapon deployments was how it was described to me. Wait, are you suggesting I make these repairs myself? We'll do
A
Freestar
battlefield?
territory.
On Nira? Oh, sheesh. No wonder no one's found him. That sector of Nira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war.
Oh!
Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last.
Okay,
But I
let's not
think
slander
there's
the
a
Freestar
place where you can
Collective.
start your search.
He is just a Hallie dog.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any.
Alright, I'm off to Nira. Oh, why is Kaiser so valuable to stopping the Terramorphs? What else can you tell me about Nira?
The Colony War saw a lot of hard fighting, but Nira got it the worst. Everything the Freestar Collective and UC could muster, ground troops, xenoweapons, mechs, was hurled into the fray. Both sides hoped something would decisively turn the tide, but it never did. When the war finally ended, swaths of that world were so devastated they were effectively abandoned. So what Kaiser's doing there of all places, I can only guess at.
Alright, I'm off to Nira. Why is Kaiser so valuable to stopping the
Kaiser
Terramorphs?
lets us do field work with a level of precision that there's really no other way to accomplish. More than a few of the options we're looking into. Detectors to uncover the Terramorph transmission method, or crafting a targeted biological agent. They require highly specific materials to test against. And asking a group of Marines to accompany us for that kind of work, well, it usually ended up with ruined samples and wounded teammates.
Oh, please, found. Alright.
And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you got them.
Okay, everyone, let me pause the game for a second. I'm sorry. Okay, I brought the big one downstairs. If only you guys could see him. He looks like a bear. Come here, Bellamy. You're such a good boy. It's okay. I know you want to bark at everything, but you're fine. Hi, 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 hi. Just be a good boy. Just be a good boy. Sam, let's talk on the ship. If that's okay with you, husband. My mother is on her way with dinner. And he's going back upstairs. So we will see how much longer. Oh no. Hello? Okay, that was really weird. I don't know why that happened. Okay, well, I'll probably talk to Sam and then call it a night, because I don't know why the stream is all of a sudden acting up. Slightly concerns me.
Nice to be back. Get a moment. Can we talk?
Yes. Do you want to talk here? Come here, Sam.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book. You know, traveling with you has been something else. But the best part is when we're charting course for the next jump. I never feel at home planet side. How about you?
Terra Firma, I spent most of my life in plus G. Space does a number on me. They have their charms. Flirt, I like anywhere as long as I'm with you. Space is the only home I need. I don't give it much thought. I like anywhere as long as I'm with you.
That's the right answer there. See, the people I don't get are the ones who never go anywhere. They stay in their own hometown, they just live and die there. There's a whole galaxy full of wonder and things you could never imagine. How can they be satisfied with one tiny sliver of it?
Hot take. I love Sam. I love him so much. I have maybe three problems with him. One of them is that statement. I have left home for college. And while I enjoyed my time there, I do like being at home. And I understand people that don't want to go out and about and, you know, they're just not travelers. I myself am not a traveler. I love him. And I know, like, if this was real...
I don't mind spending some extra time with you.
I don't know. It'd be like a problem. And a smile and laugh. People have different priorities. That doesn't make them wrong. Not everyone gets the opportunity. If they only knew what they were missing. People have different priorities.
I mean,
that doesn't make
you're
them
right,
wrong.
but I think everyone should at least get out once. And go someplace, meet people.
Okay, that I agree
with.
That I understand.
You can really see that the worlds are more than just little issues and bickering. There's a mess of ugly out there, but my God, there's grandeur too.
I get that. Because that's how, like, me, like, I hate flying, but I really want to go out there and explore the world, and I want to go to a different country and try new things. So that I kind of get in, like, his version of space and my version of leaving America. I never knew you were so poetic. New cultures, new experiences can be deeply enriching. I think you're getting a little carried away. If they don't come, it leaves more of the galaxy for the two of us. I never knew you were that
Space.
poetic.
That great void. That's the stuff for me. I want to be the Coe that finds something deep out there. Solomon got us here in a big way. I'd like to discover something that moves people. Makes them feel just a bit of what I feel when I jump systems. Not knowing what's next.
Yeah. You always surprise me. That's what Constellation is all about. Be real careful what you wish for. As someone who finished the game, yeah, but we'll ignore that. Fleur, I could listen to you talk like that for hours,
Then
handsome.
you are a glutton for punishment. But I do love the way you listen. You know, it's funny, as much as Jacob, my dad, cashes in on the family name, he's got no adventure in him. And I get it.
Fuck him.
It's dangerous, sometimes scary out there.
That is
But that's
true.
what exploration is. Going off the
That is
map
true.
and seeing if there truly be dragons.
Here's to discovery, Sam. We should get back to it. Jacob has none of that co-spirit in him
Not
then?
one drop. He's always been about making deals, keeping goods moving. Despite his many, many flaws, I think deep down, he is trying to do good for Kilo City. But if you're gonna be name-dropping Solomon all the damn time, you should act a little more like him.
Oh, here's to
I
discovery,
couldn't ask for better
Sam.
company.
I know you like
I hope
being
Corey doesn't
around
get too
me.
much underfoot. Ask away.
Do I have any new questions? Oh, how are things going with
Well,
Lillian?
we managed an entire civil adult conversation the other day. I kept waiting for the
Okay.
fireworks. I was still waiting after she said goodbye. It was different. Good different. Let's talk about something less awkward, like bathroom hygiene. No, that's it then.
But that's like my one thing that I find myself very different from him is I am a scared person. Just traveling is terrifying to me, but I do get the joy and the enrichment from it. I love going in just North America. I love going to different states. I love seeing like the quote unquote culture of a different state. White people don't have culture, but like what you can get from a different city and like what is that place? What is the essence of that place? And I would love to go do that somewhere else in like South America, in Canada, or I really want to go to Japan. I want to go to Wales because I'm very Welsh. I'd love to go to India. But I'm just like, I'm scared to fly. And as a trans woman, being somewhere else is terrifying because you don't know what they're going to say or act towards you. So no matter where I go, I have to have someone with me where I can be safe. And that's not saying much from like America also has so many problems when it comes to trans people. So it's like difficult for me to step out of my comfort zone. But going on tangent here, sorry for no one that came for this, but I do it to end stream soon. But like, I'm a fearful person. I'm terrified of almost everything. And that, the music is now getting a little loud. And so we're gonna just little chat time here with Grace. I'm a fearful person. Everything in the world scares me. And I had to, one of my biggest things is change and all that stuff kind of get me too. My character looks over it. And when I was trying to figure out my identity and who I was, one of the biggest things I had to realize is that I had to get out of my safe zone. I had to get out of this bubble that I put myself into for the past 21 years. Because being an out trans woman is terrifying in America right now because of what they wanted to try to do to us. To anyone who doesn't care, you should. And I'm very vocal about this. My stream is very LGBTQ plus friendly, as is my YouTube channel. I am queer. I am trans woman. I am bisexual. But I had to realize that I would rather live my life in some sort of fear than to just not live it at all. And maybe hearing what Sam is saying, it makes more sense now. In a travel, but in a different sense. You have to get out of those barriers that you build up or this bubble that you create and expand to something bigger, or you're not really ever going to live. Now, like I said to him in that conversation, some people don't have the opportunity. Some people can't travel. Some people can't be them true selves. And that is upsetting. And I really do hope every single person on the face of Earth gets the opportunity to do that. I'd love to go to a different country. That's a goal of mine that I love to do so much. And a galaxy is a completely different thing. But I get it. I get wanting to see different places from his perspective. He is coming from a place of privilege because he can do that. And you could also say not every person has the opportunity. And I'm intrigued to see what he would say in that conversation. It's something you'd hope that everyone gets to do, but not everyone can do it. But yeah, fun facts about me, just rambling on a moment, because I love him to death, and I think Sam's a fantastic character, but that is one of my things. I'm a scared person, but I do understand the joy of wanting to explore and experience new things. Is going to a different country a completely different thing than exploring planets in this game? Yes, but I'm trying to compare it to something. And I think, maybe, hopefully, if I lived in a futuristic world like Starfield, I would go explore different planets. That could be fun. I hope I wouldn't have motion sickness in that world. But it's just who I am and how intriguing this game is, and how you could reflect it to real world conversations. But yeah, sorry for the ramble. Oh my god. I was going on it there for a while. And for anyone who doesn't stop it. I'm a store. Yeah, just I hope, some people take the things I said today and understand where I'm coming from and think about their own perspective. Oh, I just took that photo earlier. I used it as a screenshot for YouTube. You know, traveling can be fun, but traveling can be terrifying. And I love getting in a car and just going somewhere.
Ready to land.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
I do love doing that with like my friends.
Is there a way to go faster
but...
than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Yes, you
But
need me?
I am going to also get Sarah, just because I did have a conversation with Sam, and I'm trying to spread them out. Where is Sarah? Sarah. Yeah, just, you know, an interesting conversation. And if anyone else has anything to comment on, like, the adventures of Voyage, and all that stuff, please comment, message. You know, I'm always intrigued to see what people say. I heard her. Where is she? I also heard Barrett. Oh, there's Barrett. Oh, there she is. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Hi, Sarah.
What can I help you with? I'm
ready to
glad
head
you're
back out?
back. Let's get moving.
Switching me out for the big boss, huh? I see how it is.
Well, of course. How else do you expect anything to be done correctly?
Things are being blown up outside. Okay, yeah, and I will end it here. Sorry this isn't super long. Sorry I was supposed to play a completely different game, and then we ended up playing Starfield. But I had fun. A stream is a stream. I guess depending on how late things go tomorrow at work, or how things work out on Friday, I'm hoping I get to stream the second chapter of Life is Strange soon, and I'm hoping I get to play more Starfield soon. I'd really like to start streaming more. I stated this in the last video that I stopped for a while because I was in a really bad mental state, and I forgot how much joy this is and how fun this is. Well, bad mental state, and then the technical issues that I faced, which I don't think I had today. I know the stream glitched for a little bit, but I think that was due to Wi-Fi, if anything. But yeah, more Starfield coming, more Life is Strange coming. I think after I finish Life is Strange 2, I might need to finish Before the Storm. That last chapter I've never finished. Or I'll play Life is Strange 2. There's a few other like smaller games I'd love to give a shot at. One called Lake. One that I streamed a long time ago called Into the Woods, I think, or something like that. Night in the Woods. I'd love to play that again and finish it at some point. Maybe a wintry-esque game. I could continue my Skyrim streams. A lot of variety, and I really hope I could get back to it. But now that I have a job, we'll see how things go with that. Because I have job, I'm also writing a book. I have D&D, time with family, so we'll just see what's going on. But I really hope I can continue to do this. But yeah. Thank you anyone who watched, means a lot. Please stop by anytime, follow me on any of my socials, message me. I love talking to people. So yeah, I think that's about it. Until next time, let's hope I don't take us long. Goodbye.